Hey, how you doing? This is your boy, Dino Novice, aka Derek, and are you frustrated? Are you furious? Are you angry? I know it's a lot of teams that lost, but I'm just gonna pick on the Dallas Cowboys. What if you are a Dallas Cowboys fan? You are a McCarthy fan, or probably a Dak Prescott fan, and your team just didn't do what they were supposed to do. Maybe you're upset with the defense or whatnot, and you want to go to the AT&T Stadium and you just want to get some paint, probably some spray paint or whatnot. And you want to spray Jerry Sucks on the, I wouldn't even be mad at you, but don't do that. Don't do that. If you want to get your frustrations out here at Wrestle Cram Gripes. If you're watching it today, you watch tomorrow, you're watching it next week. I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. I'm harmonized each and every single time I'm allowed to do this. Thank you so much for allowing your boy Dino Novice to grace you with your presence. We got some pretty great gripes here today. If you don't know anything about the Wrestle Cram Gripes, well, first and foremost, welcome to the show. And your boy does put out a Wrestle Cram Gripe feed every single Wednesday or whatnot. It's actually out right now. You can go get your gripes in right now. But if you are upset about anything, you can put it on there and we'll talk about it. Have a great time about it. That's pretty much the fun about it. Yes, my Steelers did lose or whatnot, but it is what it is. Bad referee, officialing, just all around bad. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to poke fun at the Dallas Cowboys or whatnot because they're kind of closer to us. But anyway, but don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well as soon as this show updates. As soon as it gets on to the YouTubes, you can most definitely watch it. Don't forget, I'm on the X. I'm on I'm on Facebook. I do have my own Facebook group club. It's called Wrestle Cram Super Club, and I'm on the TikTok as well. So go over there and hang out with me. If you go to that little arrow on the top that gives me a description of what my show is, it will let you know where all the places I'm located at, so you can go over there as well. So, but without further ado, let's dig into it. You put your gripes in. I will let you know if it is confirmed or whatnot, or not confirmed. And usually I will give you my 2 cents on my gripe as well. I will probably have one. I probably won't. We have a lot of gripes here this go around. But let's get into it. The very first one is going to be from, of course, Southern Belle. How we doing, Southern Belle? So, word on the street is that Jungle Boy Jack Perry is coming back pretty soon to AEW programming. Not as a heel, but as a face. Again, I know you have a gripe with that, LOL. Well, we did see a video of Jungle Boy Jack Perry over there in New Japan Strong, matter of fact, and he did grab his AEW contract and ripped it up. So it looks like he will not be in AEW for a little minute. Of course, I guarantee he's still under contract with AEW, but I don't care. I put it on. I actually put it on my X page when I seen the video, and I resent it and all of that. And I put down what I'm gonna say to you guys. I'm gonna say it again. I think Jungle Boy is a piece of crap. I think he is a privileged douchebag. I really think that he was never over with the crowds at AEW. I don't know how he was in the indie scene, but he should have stayed in the indie scene. I truly think the help of Christian Cage, the help of MJF, the help of this 4 Pillars match, which he did lose, kind of gave him notoriety. The match between him and, I'm guessing that ladder's match between them and the Young Bucks gave them a little bit of trajectory. But other than that, I think Jungle Boy is a joke. I think he has not heel heat. I don't. I truly think that this gentleman has go home heat. He will forever be catapulted with the separation between AEW and CM Punk. CM Punk, I think, is doing better work. He will never be known, or he will never go into the show and everybody says Jungle Boy. We will never hear that. But we will always forever know that when Jungle Boy set foot in any type of arena, it is going to be CM Punk chants. It is always going to be CM Punk chants. It is sad to see that you cannot cooperate with people and this, and you think that it's not going to have some type of result or whatnot. I truly hate that you did this. I truly hate, and you know what? I'm not even mad at you anymore. I'm just mad at the construct of what you did. How about that? Like I said, I mean, do I think that Jungle Boy is a great wrestler? No, but I think he's a pretty good wrestler. I think he would have been a really decent AEW World Champion when he finally made it to that step. But, once again, Jungle Boy is one of those guys who is just a privileged white boy over there from California who thinks that thinks his crap doesn't stink and thinks that everything evolves around him. It is what it is. I hate to sound like that, but that's just the God honest truth. It is what it is. Like I said, look, he will forever be known as that guy. No, it is what it is. You know, I'm not even going to say no disrespect. It is what it is. That's what Jungle Boy is. He you know. So, your gripe is 100% confirmed. Thank you so much for that gripe. Southern Belle, the next gripe is going to be that's going to be Dragon Hunter XD. How we doing, Dragon Hunter XD? What is the beef with comedians, especially Dave Chappelle, making fun of everybody in the new comedian in his new comedian special? That's my gripe for this week. I have not seen the special yet, but let's talk about comedians altogether. Let's talk about comedians altogether, okay? I will say this, and I will continuously say this, and I'm sorry, I will say this all day, every day. It looks like a lot of people that are offended by what Dave Chappelle says laughs at stuff about, you know, other stuff that isn't them. And then when he starts, or when a comedian talks about anything else that is them, then they get offended. I myself, I love comedy. I write jokes. I love doing that. Eventually, I will get on stage and I will do my jokes. I mean, it is what it is. I am a huge component of the comedy or stand-up type of skills. These skills are really, really great. They're great. And you know, do they push the envelope? Yes, they do. They do. I mean, that's kind of what comedy is. I will tell anybody that, and it's, I forgot what the comedian said, or who the comedian was. I'm sorry. I know what he said. I just don't know, where, or who said it. But he said, matter of fact, I think it was one of the greatest. I love this guy. He's been past, Patrice O'Neal. He says that if 50% of people are laughing, that's good. If 75% of people are laughing, that's good. You know, if 100% people are laughing, that's good. But if the 50% of people that are laughing and 50% of people are gasping and they're like, oh my God, this is bad, you are doing your job. And I think Dave Chappelle is doing his job every single time, because there's a lot of people that gasp at the moment of what's going on. So I respect Dave Chappelle. I think Dave Chappelle is one of the GOATs. I think he, to me, is probably one of the greatest comedians to ever live. And your gripe is 100% confirmed. I most definitely agree with that situation. But thank you so much for that gripe. 2 in a row. Great gripes. Now, the next gripe, of course, is going to be from Black Star Boy. How we doing, Black Star Boy? My gripe was with WCW and WWE, with Raven never getting his due to be one of the greats in the company. I will say this. I was a big fan fan of Raven. I thought Raven was pretty good in the WWE and WCW and ECW. Let's not forget about he was in ECW as well. The gimmick of Raven and the Flock was a great situation. I don't know what happened. I actually enjoyed when he was on Sunday Night Heat, and he was like this person that was just down, and you know, I really enjoyed him. Now, was he a championship level type of person? TNA gave us that, and I thought that was a pretty decent run when he was the world champion over there in TNA. So I will say that. Now, can we go back in time and probably do a what if situation for Raven probably being the WCW champion? I would have loved to see that. That would have been a very fun situation. I would say great champions have a great faction behind them. Now, we do have champions that did not have factions behind them, and they became great. Of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of them. But I think that Raven would have been a really great champion. So your gripe is 100% confirmed. I will agree with you. But once again, you know, when he was in a WWF, remember, Vince McMahon did crap on a ton of the WCW people, and he was one of those people. It's a lot of history behind that as well. So, but I agree with you. Your gripe is 100% confirmed. And, you know, I understand. I completely understand. But thank you so much for that gripe. The next gripe is going to be from Handlebar Mustache 22. How we doing, Handlebar Mustache? To me, Jinder Mahal is truly a legitimate contender for the title. Unfortunately, Hook is not. Is this a gripe we can both agree with? Most definitely. I most definitely agree with you on that. Now, once again, I will say that Hook is a up-and-comer. He's always been an up-and-comer. And he does not have the caliber of what Jinder Mahal has. I will say that Jinder Mahal has a lot under his belt. As a matter of fact, I think Jinder, if he's not, he is close to becoming a Grand Slam champion. I don't think he has had either the United States title or the Intercontinental title, but he has held one of those titles plus the tag title plus the world title. On top of that, I've already said this, but he is under the I Beat John Cena Club. A lot of people cannot say that I have beaten John Cena. He has. Also, he beat a person who tried to cash in Money in the Bank. So he has done that. Also, he has beaten a legend, Randy Orton, not once, not twice, but 3 times. I mean, what more can you say about that? I mean, he has beaten Shinsuke Nakamura, who is a IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, come on. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura is in the I Beat John Cena Club as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that Jinder Mahal can honestly say, I have beaten. And so, I mean, all you can say is you could respect that. Now, when you do it on the flip side and you go to Hook, and taking your feelings out, taking your love for Hook, your love for AEW, your love for everything that consists of, who has Hook legitimately beat? Who has he legitimately beat? I can say, what, Wheeler Yuta, probably? A lot of his matches are gimmick matches. He has the FTW belt, which is still not even legitimately noticed by AEW. So, I mean, come on. What can we honestly say that Hook has successfully done? Will this match be good tonight? Yes, I guarantee this match is going to be good. I wish I could watch it, but this will be my first day back to work because, you know, we had this really bad weather over here in Shreveport, and the snow has finally went down. But I would have loved to see this match. I would have loved to seen it. But unfortunately, you know, I won't see it. I guarantee I'm going to look at it when I get home. But the legitimacy of him facing Samoa Joe isn't to the level of Jinder Mahal. There are a lot of world champions in the WWE that aren't good anymore. I mean, or have lost a lot. The Miz is one of them. I mean, John Cena, when he came back, wasn't really legitimate. I mean, come on. He's lost to a lot of people. So, I mean, it's nothing I can say about that. It's nothing I can say about that. I mean, I think, and I will say this, was Jinder Mahal a good champion? The packaging was good. The how they made Jinder Mahal a world champion was good. How he got to the world champion is still debatable to this day. But I truly think that Jinder Mahal was a really, the packaging was good. It was just everything else that just fell apart, including the ratings. The ratings were really bad as well. So, I mean, what more can we say about that? Your gripe is 100% confirmed. I most definitely agree with the situation. Now, do I dislike Hook? No, I don't dislike Hook. I think Hook is a really great person, and I truly think that he is the future of AEW. I really do. I respect Hook times 12. He's a great wrestler. But right now, I think that this is just a bad situation to put Hook in. There's a lot of other #1 contenders that could face Samoa Joe other than him and lose. I don't think, and the sucky part about it is, I truly think that he shouldn't face Samoa Joe. That's just my opinion. I don't think he should have faced him, because I think this is going to hurt him in the long run. But, you know, I do thank you for that gripe. Great gripe. great gripe. Handlebar mustache. Well, let's get on to the next gripe. The next gripe is going to be from Larry Gear 1. How we doing, Larry Gear 1? It sucks that the WWE Tag Team titles are in hostage of the Judgment Day. There's nothing going on with them. No tournament, no nothing. No #1 contender. I'm lost. What can you say about this? I thought the #1 contenders were the Creed brothers. I may be wrong. Did they may have faced one another and they may have lost. I don't know, but if Judgment Day is only gonna be on Raw, right? Then yes, the tag titles are in hostage. They're hostage to Raw. If you want to break the titles apart again, break them apart. It's nothing wrong with breaking them apart or whatnot. But if you want to put Judgment Day on both Raw and SmackDown, that would be a better situation for not breaking the titles apart. Judgment Day has done nothing with these titles. They have done nothing with these titles. And if you agree with me, let me know. Let me know. Tell me, or if you don't disagree, tell me what they've done. Tell me they've lost those titles to Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso just to get those titles back. I mean, the heat that they have on these titles make no sense. Why are they holding those titles? It doesn't make any sense to me. Yes, I agree with you 100%. Yes, I think they should break those titles apart or have somebody that deserves those titles and go toward Raw and SmackDown. That would be a better situation because it looks like Judgment Day is not going back to SmackDown anytime soon. So what else do you want? I mean, put them on the Creed brothers. Put them on the Miz and R-Truth. It looks like that's what we're about to get. I mean, and whoever wins those titles can go to both brands. Yes, okay. We know that Judgment Day is part of Raw. We know that. But if you have a one single set of titles, then you should be able to navigate both brands. That's just my suggestion. I think that Gunther, when he's done with Raw, he should be able to go to SmackDown and challenge somebody over there in SmackDown. Even with the United States title with Logan Paul, I think he should be able to go to Raw and challenge somebody on Raw. I mean, there's one single set of these titles. That would make perfect sense. Yes. You know, and I say this again. I will say this again to make it perfectly clear. If you have one set of titles and you are on your respectable brand, or whatnot. Like if Gunther is on Raw, okay, if he loses that title, he can no longer go to SmackDown. The only way he can navigate from between Raw and SmackDown is because he has the Intercontinental title. But as soon as he loses that title, then he should be able to just be on Raw. That's how it works. That's how I think it should work. I mean, in the comments, what do you think? What do you think? But your gripe is 100% confirmed. I most definitely agree that they're hostage on the Raw brand. Thank you so much for that gripe, Larry Gear 1. The next gripe is going to be from Laurel. How we doing, Laurel? My gripe is with the NFL and Peacock. And a lot of people don't deal with streaming services. They still have cable. Why didn't they cross-platform the Chiefs and the Dolphins game on both platforms? Your gripe is 1,000,000% confirmed. This was an outrage. A lot of people don't have Peacock. I have Peacock because, of course, I am a WWE person. Or I watch WWE stuff. I'm not going to say I'm a WWE person, but, you know, I do watch a lot of their premium live events, and you get it absolutely free if you have the Peacock. So I understand completely what you are talking about. This is a complete spit on the face of the NFL fans and people who just don't like streaming services. I mean, come on. I mean, you got the Thursday Night Football matchup. Those matches are pretty much dog crap, so I'm okay with that. But you know, you putting something as valuable as a playoff match on a streaming service is that was crazy. That was totally disrespectful. I don't know what they think how this is going to work, but come on. That is not cool. You shouldn't have done it. And I'm not understanding what you think you're going to trailblaze with this after that. I guarantee there are a ton of people that have sent letters, emails to Roger Goodell, and I guarantee that he is not feeling this at all. NBC, you really messed up this go around. Hopefully you can refix whatever you did, and this should have been cross-platform. It is what it is. It should have been cross-platform. With ABC, they did a great job when it was on ESPN and ABC. Some people cut the cord altogether. So it was a smart move to put their match on ABC. I mean, come on. We're not telling you not to put it on streaming services. We're just telling you to give other options to people who do not have your app and don't want it. Don't want it. I mean, come on. These streaming areas are getting to the point where they are getting very, very greedy and it's completely disrespectful. So I understand, and that was not cool. Not cool. Totally not cool. Your gripe is 100% confirmed, Laurel. Thank you so much for that gripe. The very last gripe is going to be from Mitch Does It. How we doing to Mitch? My gripe is that we never got a true great rival with the Eric Rowan Cage gimmick. Cage gimmick? It was a masterful or a mystical spectacle. Why didn't they make it so much better of a rivalry? Something people would have eventually been scared of. Eric Rowan, Redbeard. The thing, are you talking about the thing with the spider in the box thing? I thought that was, I would have, I don't know. I thought Eric Rowan was a interesting character, number one. I don't think he was good as a singles competitor. I think that Eric Rowan, that gimmick was supposed to be a comedy gimmick. I would have liked to see him as the new leader of what was that? Over there in AEW, the Dark Order. I would have loved him to be the new leader of Dark Order and have them more dominant than what they were. I think that when they broke up like the Wyatt family, and then they went to the Bludgeon Brothers, I think that we knew that it was pretty much done with Eric Rowan in the WWE. Now, do I think that they could re-trigger a different character for Eric Rowan and bring him back? I would love to see that. I would honestly love to see that. But that gimmick to me was a comedy gimmick, and that's why I can't confirm it. I'll give you like a 1% confirmation on that one. But I would have loved to see him in AEW. I would have loved to see him do another run with AEW when soon as Brody died and he of course passed away, and they would have just had him run as the leader. That would have been a better situation to me. But great gripe. I like the gripe or whatnot. I apologize that I didn't read it correctly. I do apologize for that. But I do thank you so much for your gripe. Oh my God, Eric Rowan, Eric Redbeard. Anyway, so my gripe is gonna be about Sting and how they are disrespecting this icon, this legend. Look. I truly think that the Young Bucks are an okay tag team. I do. But out of all of your tag team people, out of all of your tag teams that you have in AEW, you choose the Young Bucks. And I'm not saying it's a bad choice, but I'm just saying the Young Bucks? Like, there's so many better tag teams out there other than the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks, to me, they have the exact same match over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That's all they do. They have the exact same match. It's never changing. And they come back with these pencil-drawn mustaches, and they are supposed to be these heels or whatnot. And it's getting to a point where it's like, what more can we do with the Young Bucks? My question is, I don't know. My short answer is probably nothing. I think Jim Cornette is hitting, is just batting 1,000, hitting nails with hammers every single time he talks about the Young Bucks. It's just to a point where it's like, I'm not understanding the situation with the Young Bucks. And with Sting, it's so many other people. You could have done a tag team championship match between Big Bill and Ricky Starks. And they could have won those titles. They would have eventually had to retire, or relinquish them, because that would have been Sting's last match. That would have been a really great story angle if you did something like that. FTR is doing absolutely nothing. That would have been a pretty decent, more decent match with the Young Bucks. I mean, you have who I think would have been pretty good if you would have stretched it out. You have a lot of time before Revolution comes between him and the Don Callis family. You had the Hardys, who are stuck over there in Rampage. You could have had them. You have a ton of people. The Mogul Embassy you could have done. But you chose the Young Bucks. That's the sucky thing about this in AEW. I'm truly starting to see that this is truly all friends wrestling. And we see this on a regular religious basis. I love AEW. I do. But you have to understand that the E in AEW stands for elite. And it sucks to say stuff like this because you want other people to be better or shoot up to the hemisphere when it comes to this, but you just will never honestly get it. Eventually, hopefully we will, but right now it's just, I truly think that, you know, the Young Bucks just, and I thought they were going to be gone for a longer time. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But, you know, I just think the Icon deserved better. But that's my 2 cents. That's my grief for this week. What do you think? What do you think? On all of the griefs or whatnot we had this go around. If you have a particular grief that you would like to put on the show or whatnot, go ahead and put your griefs in. They are out as of right now. You can most definitely get your griefs out. Put them on the new feed with the Angry Football, because, you know, of course, this is playoff season. And you know, if you want to, you know, have a great time with it. Have a beautiful time with it. It does not have to be about wrestling, of course. We can talk about other stuff. We talked about Dave Chappelle's go around. How about that? So you can talk about anything and we'll talk about it. Even if I have to read it in advance and try to dig up some stuff and see what happens with it, I can most definitely talk about it. So don't worry about that. I'm on the X. I'm on Facebook. I have my own Facebook group club. It is called WrestleCram Super Club. So go check me out over there. I'm on the TikTok as well. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're on the road to 300 subs. So get them in. Whatnot. If you want to help out a homegrown boy like myself here, you can most definitely get those in. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Don't forget that you can get your questions in at Ask WrestleCram. That is going to be on Saturday. So don't forget about that. Get your questions in, okay? Don't forget that. Don't forget about that. So the best is truly yet to come. The best is truly yet to come. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.